All these suggestions given to me by Blaze.
To the best of my ability. So help me God. It keeps going and going and going. Say hallelujah, amen.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Please be seated. All right. Just a little lower on that, but that's... All right, now, here's what we're going to do. Feet flat on the floor, sit back in your chair. Very good. Now what I want you to do, I want you to put your hands out like this, about a foot apart, palms facing each other. Very good. Wonderful. Take a deep breath for me. Exhale slowly and just begin to relax. Now I want you to stare at the space between your hands. You got gum in there, dude? Just spit it out. Just, yeah. Alright. Wonderful. Look at the space between your hands. Excellent. Now what I want you to do is look up at one of these lights and try not to blink while I count from 1 to 3. Stare at one of these lights as I count down from 3 to 1. On the number 1, I want you to close your eyes down and do not open them again until I tell you to. Nod your head yes for me. Wonderful. And the reason you're going to close your eyes down is so you can concentrate on the sound of my voice. Nod your head yes. Take a deep breath for me. Listening to that music. Here we go. Try not to blink. 3. Your eyes are beginning to get heavier, droopy, drowsy, perhaps a little sleepy. You want to close them. That light is bright. That's right. That light is bright. You want to close them. 2. Your eyes are even beginning to get heavier and heavier. On the next number, I want you to close them down, and I want you to mentally stare at the space between your hands. Nod your head yes for me. Here we go. Number 1, close your eyes all the way down. That's right. Now, in your mind's eye, picture the space between your hands. And I'm going to count from 3 down to 1. On the number 1, I want you to interlock your hands together. I want you to imagine that 2 magnets are pushing those palms tightly together, and I want your palms to meet on the number 1 and interlock your fingers. Here we go. 3. Imagine a magnet beginning to pull your palms together closer and closer and closer. That's right. Bringing your hands closer and closer. 2, your hands are getting closer and closer and closer. On the next number, I want you to put your hands together, your palms tightly together, interlock your fingers. Number 1, put your palms together, interlock your fingers. That's right. Put your palms together, interlock your fingers. There you go. Put your palms together, interlock your fingers. That's right. Your eyes are closed, your palms, press your palms tightly together. That's right. Wonderful. Take a deep breath and just relax. Wonderful. Listening to that music. Now here's an interesting thing. I want you to show me the power of your imagination. A very interesting thing is going to happen in a moment. I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And on the count of number 5, your hands are going to be locked, stuck tight together, so much so that you cannot open them. You're going to try really, really hard, and you're going to find that you cannot unlock your hands because they have become bonded, welded, glued, tightly stuck together. Picture in your mind's eye, looking at your hands, picture your hands as if there is all sorts of super glue all over your hands now. Picture that super glue like maple syrup dripping all over your hands. We all know what super glue can do to your hands, how sticky and bonded, glued, stuck tight together they can become. Here we go. I want you to imagine that super glue is locking your hands tightly stuck together. 1, that super glue is beginning to bond and weld and glue your hands tightly stuck together. So much so that you cannot open them. You're going to really, really try, and you're going to find you cannot unlock your hands as you press your hands tightly together. On the next number, I want you to double the strength of that super glue. Number 2, that super glue now is twice as strong. In your imagination, using your mind's eye, picture that super glue locking, bonding, gluing, welding. Your hands are stuck tight together. Picture that super glue in there. Listening to the music, take a deep breath for me. And just sleep all the way down. That's right. The deeper you go, the better you feel. Nothing bothers or disturbs you as that super glue is locking your hands together. Press your palms tightly stuck together. The harder you press them together, the more tightly stuck they become. The harder you press them, the more tightly stuck they become that you cannot unlock them, because the tighter you press them, the more tightly stuck they are. Now on the next number, I want you to triple the strength of that super glue, looking at your hands in your mind's eye with your eyes closed, listening to the music, feeling the chair beneath you. Number 3, that super glue now is 3 times as strong. Your hands are locking, bonding, gluing, welding, stuck together. Your hands are locking, gluing, bonding, welding, stuck together. You cannot unlock them. Your hands are locked, stuck tight together. Press your palms tightly together, because the tighter you press them, the more tightly stuck they become. So much so that you cannot unlock them. Nod your head yes for me. As you take a deep breath, and exhale, noticing how good you were beginning to feel. Your body's getting heavy. Listening to the music, nothing bothers or disturbs you. Nod your head yes for me. That's right. Wonderful. Let every gentle breath you take begin to relax you more and more, because the deeper you go into relaxation, the better you feel. The better you feel, the deeper you go. That's right. Now, on the next number, I want you to make that super glue 4 times as strong. When I snap my fingers, that super glue will instantly become 4 times as strong. Now, that super glue is now 4 times as strong, quadrupled in strength. That super glue is locked, bonded, welded, glued your hands together as you are beginning to relax all the way down in your chair. Your body's getting heavier. The music is comforting. You're feeling really, really good and relaxed. Nothing bothers or disturbs you. Nod your head yes for me. That's right. Take a deep breath. And just sleep now. That's right.
Look at this guy.
Now on the next number, that super glue will be 5 times as strong. Now, that super glue is now 5 times as strong. Your hands are locked, bonded, glued, stuck together. You cannot unlock them. You can try all you want, but you'll find that your hands are stuck together. You cannot unlock them. That's right. Your hands are locked together as you begin to sink in the chair, melting, drifting, floating all the way down. Now I'm going to come along and I'm going to touch you on the hands, and when I do, I want your hands to fall onto your lap and let your body go loose, limp, and relax. Take a deep breath. Eyes closed because you cannot open them. Hands locked because you cannot unlock them. Here we go.